Yo, enough touring with y'all balls, man. We back on that Doom. Come on, welcome back, everyone. And if you're just tuning in, welcome in. This is the best Doom guide out there. No matter if you guys are trying to make it to Wave 8, Wave 16, Wave 29, this is that butter. Let's go over the gear. So for one, bring arrows. Don't forget the arrows. I use dragon. You could probably use amethyst. Y'all gotta do you. But let's look at it. Elite Void, Anguish, Max Treads, Lightbearer, right? We're bringing the Slayer Staff. This can be Ayak, this can be Purging, whatever can cast a demon spell or be an Ayak, right? Scorch Bow. This is to reset timers. This is to attack the range. This is key. Noxious Halley is our melee punish. Now, you can bring a Crystal Halley, you can bring a Noxious Halley. It's up to you. Dark Light, Arc Light, Demon, whatever, like Ember Light, whatever you guys have that's melee demon, bring it. This, if you can afford it slash have it, bring it. This is the bread and butter. You will not be dipping into your supplies until wave 15 bringing this. I'll show you how to use it, when to use it. This thing is key. If you can't bring it, don't let me hype it up too much. Y'all can still probably 1 through 16 plus easily, 1 through 8, whatever you're trying to get. We have the tiles included in the description, all that. This is what we're bringing for the supplies. Now, I like to bring 2 sand fuse low key. We bring an extended anti, the rest just food, and that's that. So, yes. Alright, so I'll just take the waystone. You guys can take the necklace. You do whatever you gotta do. So let's get busy, shall we? This is an in-depth guide. Rock through, though. This is completely raw. So we could die on wave 2. Or we could die on wave 82. Let's find out. So first things first, all we're doing, stand 2 tiles away from the Doomster, and then just slam him out. This is all we're doing. Low-key brings soul runes instead of ether runes. I'm just burning them up doing this, because we do not spawn thralls here. But anyway. You see that larva going towards him, you slam him out. We do not let that eat for free. That'll bite us later. I'll explain what I just did there. When we see a slow projectile like this, we click away. Once it explodes, attack the boss. You have all day. Protect. So again, we click away, attack the boss, protect. Wait for it to explode before you explode in the air before you move, or else you'll just be too early, obviously. So yeah, we'll go over that. Don't worry. I'm gonna drill it into y'all heads, man. We good. We're not doing no flicking. We're not doing nothing crazy. Okay, this is the melee punish, so we're just gonna melee him, let it explode, attack him, protect. Always click away, attack the boss, protect. Unless you cannot handle it, then it's different. But we always want to maximize DPS. We don't really want to be sitting around not damaging, so maybe it's something to work on. Y'all savages got it though. This boss is pure reps. Don't beat yourself up if it's not working out. But anyway, slow orb here. Killing the larva is 0 ticks off you, so you can easily hit the larva, then attack instantly. You have no wait timer. We clicked, we attacked, we protected. That's wave 2. We're getting there. Always make sure we're potted up. Here, melee punish. It's good to recognize that as soon as possible. Then we just protect what's being sent at us. So right here is the shield phase. It's not melee punish. Use your Demon Bane weapon. You can use Dark Light. Can you use Slayer Staff? Yeah, it's a demon spell, so you can use Slayer Staff. You can use Scorch Bow. I'll just use Scorch Bow here. This would be the time where you use your Ancient God Sword for future reference. So here we're just rocking. And then we're solid. Missed out on a little DPS, not the end of the world. Just make sure you're not stepping on shadows when you click around, and you'll be golden. Again, what do? It explodes. We click to a clear tile, attack him, protect. We're not going to follow that the whole time, but for now, that's our move. We just maximize our DPS. Bang, bang, bang. Alright, that's wave 3. Good job, guys, if you're following. Good job if you're attempting. We're going to be slamming Doom out until Raids 4 comes out, guys. Together, let's go. All we're doing is reacting. Shield phase comes. This is when you can take a straight breather. You're gonna need it later down the line. So you're gonna be happy to see shield phase. Right now, it's kinda holding us back, but what are we gonna do? Part of the game. So when you kill the larva directly under him, it does 100 damage. Outside of that phase, it only does about 11, so when we see 2 greens and a blue, the one with 2 is always going to hit first, so we'll show it here. There's going to be 2 blues and a green. So we're going to protect blue, green, blue. And then the 4th one is whatever he throws at us. That one's going to always hit you last. So here, it's going to be green, green, blue. So we protect green, blue, green, bang. And we're always attacking, notice. That's key to really just always attack, because if you're sitting there protecting, yeah, you're staying alive, but you're just sitting there not doing anything. That's the issue. You're staying alive, but we want to slay the fucking boss down. Excuse my language, but shout out y'all, man. All my demons out there, man. We love it. Alright, so here we go. Notice how we haven't dipped into any supplies. I mean, this is nice. Click, attack, protect. We're still using that. Okay, melee punish. We're going to click away. It's a clear tile. We know 2, so we know what to protect there. And now we got shield phase. If you guys are weak in this situation, Ancient God Sword on shield phase only. It's going to be your breath of fresh air. Because it's delayed. Look, I'm killing my first ones basically. It's a breath of fresh air. So here we're going to just melee it out. We'll attack 2 because low-key use a savage in this. Car phase, car phase. We want to drag him in the middle all the time. Middles meaning middle of the walls, meaning here, 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 right? We're dragging him in the middle. The middle of the room also works. He's going to dash normally 3 times. This was 2 only. Automatically attack the furthest volatile earth in a straight line. And then attack the other side of the room in a straight line. Notice the path that it's taking. It is a straight line, guys. It's key. If you mess that up, it'll be a lot of like unnecessary thinking, unnecessary eye movement. We got this broken down to a silent, straight. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. We got it broken down to a science. We want the easiest method that takes 0 skill to do. You shoot far. It's a straight line. If you can't get a perfect straight line, try to form the straightest line you possibly can. That's it. It's easy to fall asleep on this too and let that meter just fill up. Just not attacking him. That'll happen a time or two. Don't beat yourself up again. There's a lot going on. It's not that bad though. You guys could easily do this with some practice. So, and honestly, I've noticed that in this game, not trying stuff and just like being like, oh, I can't do it. That really held me back from a lot. Saying I couldn't do like say Inferno Cape, say I couldn't do Quiver. You're just really delaying yourself because you just got to get in there and get your hands dirty. Same with Doom. If you guys are afraid to do Doom, just get your hands dirty and it'll work out. Tiles in the description here. Now, from waves 6 to 7, this tile won't work in the corner, but we're just going to get used to it as if it did. So here we get our attack in, we head to the B tile, and this is what's going to happen here. We're just protecting. I'm going to kill these real quick. So here's melee punish. That'll explode in the air. We walk, we hit the B1 tile, and then we dive in. Now, we'll go over that a couple times, no worries. So here we have the shield phase. This is where we take our breather. We need a little health. Okay, why not? We attack, spec, because there's a delay, 5-tick delay. You always attack with the Scorch Bow first before going all in on the Ancient God Sword spec. You always have time though if you attack first and then do it. Alright, we're gonna stand on this B tile. We have nothing here, so we gotta actually take cover. So we just take cover here. We're gonna make him go to this B tile over here. Or around it, why not? But we're fully safe behind the rock, no biggie. We're just protecting, living. We're gonna stand on this tile, send him to the middle of the room, and bam. So that's pure control of him, right? We got him exactly where we want him. And we could just damage him for free. No damage taken yet. Oh, and when you get this, in these later ones, you attack the volatile earths, it'll clear the acid if it's in the middle. So notice how this gets cleared and then this gets cleared. The shields clear acid, so you can really take advantage of that. It's a little advanced, but it's really not that hard to understand, right? So here we go. Same old, same old. Melee punish. It explodes, we move, tile hits B1, we protect. What we did, we clicked the boss, and then we started protecting though. So our tile hit B1, we click the boss, and then protect. The timing will be there, and it's pretty tight, but that's the way to do it consistently. It's something to learn. That's all it is. Don't be afraid. We got this, guys. Join the Discord. We help each other out all the time. A lot of beautiful tips in there. A lot of beautiful people. Tune in. Come say what's up. And you never know. We could have the answers to what's on your mind. Alrighty. So we're going to be doing that same thing. Just drag him to the tile. Protect what he's cooking. And that's that. Send him to the B tile. Doesn't work until wave 8, so we're just using what we have. We got one more tile to use, or one more boulder, so. But it's possible, come on. So there we go there. Okay, so now this is when the tiles actually do work. So setting it up on the B tile will work, and then it'll double boulder the B1 tile. So notice, we're going to click always our B tile in the corner. We want as much DPS as possible here. So we went straight to shield phase. This is like worst case scenario, but whatever. We'll take what we get. We'll attack, we'll Ancient God Sword spec, and that's that. That's all we can do right now. We'll sit here for a sec. We'll take a little bit of a damage here, but not much. We're gonna get over to the B tile, and we're just gonna not. Apparently we're just walking, so whatever. Alright, he's gonna slam. We're gonna send him to the middle of the room here. This is just adjusting right here. This is no set anything. This is just reacting, right? We're gonna send him to the middle of the room here. No boulders left, by the way, so we just gotta chunk the damage. It is what it is, guys. We got the Ancient God Sword for a reason, right? Volatile Earth, instantly. Shadow Step, you step next to a shadow, then into a shadow. Started our shield, our Volatile Earth. Okay, we got that melee punish. We're gonna step next to a shadow, then into a shadow, and then protect. Alright, we got him in the shield phase. So this is where we take full advantage of our Ancient God Sword. We're gonna end up probably using 2 specs here. Just make sure we're attacking before we use it. Alright. So that got a little mixy, but we shake it off and move on to the neck. That's 1 through 8 done right there. And we still have all of our supplies. No rush. No worries. And we're happy. So again, we're going to do that same thing. We just got unlucky. We did too much damage. It happens. I'll show you how it's actually supposed to look. So if it's melee punish, we know the drill. It is. It'll explode. Bang, we go. We hit B1. We protect. But not after attacking first. And that's completed. Bang. Stand on this B tile for the second one. Step next to a shadow. Into a shadow. Here. We have the shield phase. We can't take advantage of the Ancient God because we don't have the thing. So we'll just go like this. Bang. Got our spec back. We spec once. We're going to get 25 health off that. And we're in good hands right now. We're near full health. And then this is all done here. So he's going to dash into this B rock over here. So peep. He's going to dash here. We're safe. We step on the D2 tile. We're going to sit on this D2 tile. He can't do any damage to us. He's going to dash into the B tile because we're stood in these certain tiles. He cannot do any damage. He's inside of a rock. He's going to dash to the middle being on these 5 tiles. And we also have his radius markers. I'll show you that. So here, Volatile Earth, the starter. The finish line is always going to be the first one you attack, and then the second one you attack will be the start. Finish line first, start is second. So let's see wave 10. Let's see what it's got in store for us, right? This is the best moneymaker in the game, by the way. Okay, so here it'll explode. Bang. B1 tile, we step into a shadow as soon as we enter the B1 tile with the true tile. We're going to stand on this tile to get the second boulder set. It's melee punish, so it explodes. Bang. We melee, we find a shadow to sit in, and we chill. So here is just a for funsy one. We step next to a shadow, step into the shadow, protect. Bang. Why are we stepping into shadows? So we don't get a boulder on our head. So here we attack first, spec him out like we've been doing. That'll give us 25 health. And we're 97 health. Sipped no supplies for health. We might have ate an angler or 2, but it'll save it, you know? It's very useful. And if you don't have it, it's not the end of the world. Alright, so here, he'll dash into the B tile, you stand D2. Always make sure you're DPSing. We stay here. He's going to dash into the B tile. He cannot do damage. You can literally stand anywhere. We're going to stand on the tiles that send him into the middle here. And then we're just going to go over here. It's free. Rinse and repeat. This is best case scenario. And this will happen often with this method. Remember, the finish line is first. The finish line is first. Bang, we hit it. Step next to a shadow, then into a shadow. Protect. And then time the volatile earth shield, and bam. Took a little damage there, but that could have been avoided. We just didn't do it. Step next to a shadow, into the shadow. Protect. So here we take a breather. We can use this again. Ancient God Sword. Don't be afraid. Honestly, as soon as he spawns, he's probably going to be dead. He's so weak, so. Yeah, I mean, he's not though, but he should be. Alright, so that's that. We keep it pushing. That's wave 10, guys. This is smooth so far. This is how it is with these tactics. Okay, here the first one's gonna explode. Bang. True tile hit B1. We go find a shadow, and we didn't even find a shadow this one. We just took no damage, so no sweat, and that's that. He shielded up. If you want, and if you're weak, like we are now, Ancient God Sword. We got all of our health back. It's lovely. And then we got pure mages coming, so what I like to do, if you keep forgetting to like hit the boss and we keep taking that damage with the meter, just attack a larva, attack the boss, attack a larva, attack the boss. But here, so he's gonna slam, we're safe because we're behind a rock here. That's perfectly fine. Now he's gonna dive into the B tile. He's in there now. Now we're gonna send him to the middle and just bolt over here. We can be on this tile and it'll still go to middle, that's why it's marked like this. And then we just go over here, bang. We're safe. And now we could just do what we gotta do. Now this is, again, a good scenario to be in. We'll just go like this and like this. We'll clear up some acid. There we go. And I almost tabbed out. Almost forgot where I was. Okay, so here we go. Same old, same old. Rinse and repeat, right? We have enough supplies to get to 16 plus easily. So we take full advantage of that. And if we don't, we don't. It explodes, bang. True talent B1, bang. Protect mage. After clicking where we need to go, which is into a shadow. And that's that. Again, it explodes, we move. Next to a shadow, into a shadow on the second one. He's throwing 2 boulders up in the sky, the slow projectiles. The first one we use as the move next to it, and then the second one exploding is when we step into it. So again, we're full health, straight chilling. Nothing crazy happening so far. You know, a couple got in. It is what it is. It'll happen. Got him on that B tile. We stand on this D2 tile. DPS as much as you can. If we can get him down before he does his everything, his dashes and then his shield, great. So again, he'll go to the middle if you're on these 5 tiles. Bang. Still DPSing. And that's that. That was a beautiful wave. So here we go again, bang. Get our lick in. So first one explodes, bang, we move. Second one explodes, bang. True tile hit B1, we go. So by the time your true tile hits B1, the second one's already exploding. So it's perfect timing. It's very consistent. First one goes, bang. We find a shadow to step in, bang. Right now we're just looking like prime no monkey. First one goes, we step next to a shadow. Second one goes, we step into the shadow. Make sure we get our protections down. And then in this situation, we're just gonna bang, Ancient God Sword. That one was kind of trash. I was trying to flick a lamp on. So right now we're just making sure the larvas don't get in. You know, we're doing our best. So always trust that you're going to be safe when you're behind a rock or he's inside of one. Send him to straight middle. And then this one's tough because we gotta like time it. But we're safe. And then bam. So if we're feeling a little uncomfortable, this is why we have the heals. We'll just use the heals. Don't be afraid of the heals if you need it. The Ancient God Sword won't answer all, but it'll answer a lot. So here we go. Okay. First one goes, true tile hits B1, we click off, we protect, and that's that. When you're killing larva, you just, say it's a big one like that, you just click it once and it'll double attack it for you. I believe that's faster than if you just double click attack, so keep that in mind as well. It's just small things like that that really make a difference, you know? So be around the tile over here. We're missing some key DPS marks, but it's fine. And you can be even up here and it'll still go on the B tile. That's why it's marked like that, right? So we're fully safe, remember? I just tanked that. So we'll send him to the mid. Get where we need to be. Safe. Remember, volatile earth, we start with the finish line. Finish line is there. We started it ASAP. Now we just chill. We're going to step next to a shadow, into a shadow. Protect. We're going to start the volatile earth, and we're going to walk into it to not take any damage here. It's just adjustments like that that will keep you alive. Just got to be a little familiar with the boss. It comes with time. It's fine. So shield phase, we take a breath. Breath of fresh air. We attack this one time, and it's faster than regular. If we want that health, let's take that health. Ancient God. Make sure we attack the boss though. You don't take a 99. Alright, savages. That's wave 14. Let's go. At this point, we're just red hot. We could go to 39. Alright, here we go. So again, first one. Bang, we go. True tile hit B1. Click to a shadow. Protect. Normally we would want to go to the B tile, set up another one, but just don't have time. Normally we would set this B tile up second, always, if you're able to. If you're not, it's not the end of the world, always. It'll just save some more boulders for your solve, which isn't really a solve, you know? Okay. So here, you don't have to be directly on it. Just gotta be kind of around it. He'll slam this tile, bang. Dive into B. Now, we can send him this way now, since we don't really have any boulders to work with. So we'll send him now a dead center of this. Slip an attack in, get save, and that's that solve. You can always go that side if you want to, completely optional. And then here is a good thing to have right now. So we'll just clear a little acid. Take a little drink break. Alright. If y'all are enjoying, drop that like. Alright, let's go. Here we go. Bam. Step into a shadow afterwards. Then we'll go try to get set up on B tile if he doesn't shoot. We end up getting it some melee punish as well. So we go straight for it and then just step into a shadow. Click way away. It doesn't have to be close. Alrighty. Ancient God Sword. Any Demon Bane resets it, remember. So you can use your Ember Light, anything. Anything of the swords. Try to flick this lamp on real quick. So I'm gonna take some damage. Y'all won't take this damage unless you're flicking lamps. Alright, here we go. So don't worry about the health. We'll be fine. So here, we're gonna send him here, and we're actually gonna use this boulder here, this rock. So again, dead center. We stay out of his way. He's in our radius still, so no worries. And that's that. It's a very, very comp. That's that. We got options, guys. I mean, come on. These tiles are nice. Now, if we're looking at this and we're a little scared, again, don't be afraid to use it. That was 16, right? Yeah, that was wave 16. This is what makes you all that GP. We're diving deeper. For most, this is max. But for us, guys, because we're savages, we keep going. All of you keep going, I know it. So here, bam. True tile hits B1, then we melee punish protect. Click away, just in case you're standing on a piece of acid or something. That's how you handle that. So this is the slow. We step next to a shadow, into a shadow protect. And then if we can stop the blue, stop the blue. I'll honestly attack this one early. And we already have all of our stuff set, so we step next to a shadow, into the shadow, protect. We know what to do, attack, Ancient God Sword if we have it, if not, we'll just chill. Heal up, take this time to heal, if you guys don't have a sword. Take a little damage here, it is what it is. Alright, so bam, he's in there. We know the drill by now. Ooh, there we actually took a boatload of damage, which was a mistake. I will admit, that was a mistake. Alright, so he's got a bunch of health, honestly. Let's see what we can do here. Keep our straight line method. We'll pop this one early. Next to a shadow, into a shadow. And we just let it come to us there. Doom is always about adjusting and doing our best to stay alive, and that was one of those moments. You'll see shit like that, guys. It's just how we handle it, right? Alright. So here, we know the drill. Bam, we go. Step into a shadow. Protect, slip in the attack if we're able to. Don't let that guy in, and bam. This is where we take advantage of the health. Should be able to get 99 health back. Probably take a little damage going for that melee, but it was avoidable, it's fine. Alright, we want to get on the side we gotta go to. Got it set. Okay. So this one again, we're gonna drag him over here and use like some of these if we're able to. And we are. Alrighty. Wave 18 complete. And this is where you have a high chance at packing something. So, not packing something. It's like I'm on FIFA. It's a high chance of you actually getting something on the drop table, right? I think it's like what, almost 2% per. So pretty serious. Just got the Lakers scores in right now. That's why I'm trolling. All right, we good? All right. So we're gonna take some damage here. It is what it is. Gotta stay alive, right? So we don't want any more melee punishes, yeah. He's kind of slamming us down with those. All right, we're good. Honestly, we're getting nuked right now, but it's fine. Like 2 health. We're gonna eat a little bit, why not? Because we're running out of supplies anyway. At this point, the grubs are nuking because we let so many in, so that's what's happening right now. But it's alright. Alrighty, should be free. Only got a sand few. This is definitely last kill. And that's last kill right there. So now guys, it was sloppy, but even with the sloppy, we made it to 19. You know what I mean? So if you're cleaner, you're making it to 22. If you're really clean, you're making it way higher. But yeah, with that strategy and with acid clearing, you really can make it far. I have other methods with different tiles that might be easier for you and might not be. I definitely think check those out in the description. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed, man. This has been Doom X Divinal, man. Join the Discord. Like I said, bro. A lot of helpful people in there, a lot of great people. Alright, y'all. Be good out there.